What are we as the disciples of today? What are you and I as disciples of today doing that is transformative? What is the Spirit calling us to do in and through our own lives, our own experience, our own witness, to continue to declare this Jesus Christ dead but yet risen from the dead? And so I have a challenge for this church that I would like to set forth. And it's something I've been thinking about and praying about the last couple of weeks, and I've spoken with some of you about it. I think from this moment on, this church should no longer accept any contributions for the good of the church at all. It will be my recommendation to the elders of this church to bypass all contributions to the good of the church. What I suggest is that if any want, that they would contribute to a fund. And inside that fund, this church will seek out neighborhoods and families in our own area who have drastic needs, who are experiencing unemployment, who aren't sure exactly where their next meal is coming from, who don't have enough money to put their kids through school, who don't have enough money for the basics of paying an electric bill or a gas bill. My challenge to this community is that the contributions that come in now from this moment on, that we act like that early church, and we take what we have and we share it in common with the rest of the community of Eastchester, Tuckahoe, Bronxville, Yonkers, any and all in need of this area. That we now begin to act in the very same way God has acted for us. We take it on faith that we are here because God wants us here. We take it on faith that the community that we are is the community that God wants us to be, and that we take it on faith that the revenue that we have coming in are new ways for us to reach out and to touch other people and other families that are more desperately in need than this own church. The option for us is that we continue taking money in and we build up an endowment. But what purpose is the endowment if there are people who are hungry, if there are people who cannot pay their bills, if there are people who want to send their children here to Lincoln Academy but are unable to do so? My challenge to us is that we would take our contributions that come from this believing community and we use it as an outreach tool to care for families in our own neighborhood, in our own community.